Academies and free schools are exactly the same thing once running. The only difference between an academy and a free school is that a free school is set up by individuals in the community. And it's not just anyone. You need to have educationalists on board, you need to have a lawyer, you need to have a finance person, a project manager, and so on. But once you've got your expertise, that ordinary people in a community can set up a school, it's a wonderful thing because they take responsibility for themselves, they know what the issues are that are affecting their communities, and they can really address those issues.
And I think one of the things that free schools can actually address is provide the kind of educational opportunities to children from low-income families that they don't currently have in our system.
The problem with all schools being exactly the same in a multicultural, multi-faith, multi-class society is that specific areas of need often get left by the wayside. And what the free school movement allows is for communities to look at specific issues that they have to deal with and to create a school around those needs.
Just because you come from a poorer background or come from an area that is deprived, that should not make the slightest bit of difference to the opportunity that you have to aspire to get to the very top.
Children who are eligible for free school meals do on average half as well at school as children who aren't. More people were admitted to Oxford and Cambridge from a single school, Westminster, last year than from the entire population of children eligible for free school meals doing A-levels. I mean, that is an absolute scandal.
I know that free schools is politically a difficult thing for some people to understand. They think somehow that we're going to have a negative effect on local schools, which I don't quite understand.
There was a recent survey carried out by a couple of researchers at the London School of Economics in which they studied the impact of underperforming schools converting to academies. Now, not only did you see pupil attainment shoot up within those schools when they became academies, you also saw attainment rise in the neighbouring schools, the neighbouring community schools, as they tried to compete with these academies. And you know, competition really does drive up standards.
Free schools and academies follow the same admissions code as all other schools.
I think a lot of people think that if you're setting up a rigorously academic school that aims to get all children into a good university, then you're only going to attract middle-class parents. There'll be no provision for non-middle-class children. The notion that only middle-class children want an academically rigorous education, want to go to a good university, is incredibly patronising. Working-class families want to secure the best opportunities for their children just as middle-class families do. That is a universal desire on the part of all parents, not just middle-class parents.
I think that a free school, which is led by people who are absolutely determined that they want to see the very best for their pupils, for their young people, it changes attitudes to education and gives every young person that idea that they can aspire and get to the very, very top, and that excellence matters.
It takes so much time and energy to set up a new school. You'd have to be crazy to do it for any other reason other than the children.